Good evening, bonsoir. Bienvenue à la séance ordinaire du 16 octobre. Welcome to the regular public meeting on October 16th. Please rise for the national anthem. S'il vous plaît, vous levez pour un moment de réflexion. Avant de débuter, j'aimerais faire la reconnaissance territoriale dont nous reconnaissons avec respect l'emplacement de la ville de Bathurst en tant que terre ancestrale du peuple Mi'kmaq. Aujourd'hui, ces terres sont hôtes d'une population diverse, comprenant personnes natives du territoire et autres patries. Nous reconnaissons aussi avec respect l'histoire et les diverses cultures du peuple Mi'kmaq de la région. We respectfully acknowledge the city of Bathurst as the ancestral homeland of the Mi'kmaq. Today, these lands are homes to a diverse population of indigenous and other peoples. We also acknowledge with respect the diverse histories and culture of the Mi'kmaq in this region. On va dire une présentation, mais c'est plutôt un genre de présentation, mais célébration. On a plusieurs participants qui ont reçu leur citoyenneté canadienne. Donc, we have quite a few people that have received their Canadian citizenship. They cannot all be with us this evening, but we do have a few, dont on n'a pas été en mesure de tous les avoir avec nous, mais on en a eu quelques-uns. Si vous regardez pour les gens sur Facebook, vous ne voyez pas, mais la salle est pleine. L'immigration est un dossier qui est très important pour la région Chaleur et pour le Canada, incluant le Nouveau-Brunswick. La ville de Bathurst a fait tellement du beau travail dans les années pour inciter, intégrer et recruter les nouveaux arrivants dans la région Chaleur. Une des choses qui me dit toujours, c'est la chaleurosité qu'ils reçoivent des gens qui les accueillent. I'll say it in English because there's no translation on Facebook. So, you know, cultural diversity is such a rich culture for our region. We have so many wonderful families that have moved in the region. They come here with a work permit. They come here through different status, and some of them become permanent residency. And then for them to become a Canadian citizen means a lot because they are part of Canada. They are part of us. It doesn't matter if they're on a work permit or as permanent residents, but that extra touch of becoming a Canadian citizen means a great deal. And for anyone that is here, and many of you are here, immigration is not easy. It's not easy. Moving to Canada is not as easy as you think it is. It's a file that is very long, very difficult, and it can take you 2 years to be able to come to Canada. And once you're here, you're lucky if you have a work permit. You're not permanent resident yet. So to become a Canadian citizen is a process of more than 4 to 5 years. Donc, pour recevoir votre citoyenneté, ça peut vous prendre 4 à 5 ans. Et ça ne compte pas toutes les démarches qui sont faites avant que vous venez vous installer. J'ai une liste. Je vais débuter par nommer la liste des gens qui ont reçu leur citoyenneté. Et par après, je vais demander aux gens qui seront ici de, s'il vous plaît, monter en avant. On va commencer avec la liste. We'll start with the list. So we have Zarniga Aib Khan, Mohamed Fawaz, Botosara Marina Nathalie, Patrick Edmond Tétieux, Cindy Bento, Alexandre Lisandro, Magali Courtin, Cyril Courtin, Ethan Courtin, Louisa Courtin et Brian Lung Cheng. Félicitations à vous tous. Et là, je vais demander, I will ask if Mohamed Fawaz, just so you know, Mohamed Fawaz is the new owner of Pizza Pro. So, come up front, Mohamed. Let me try to get my certificate. There. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I know we've said it a few times. We've seen each other quite a bit since then, but yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Yes, I suppose it would have to be open to it. Yes, there it goes.
Yeah, of course.
Stick around because I want to take more pictures as a group.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Quick story for Mohammed. When he moved here, he came to Bathurst and then he actually left and went to Ottawa. And he stayed in Ottawa for about 18 months and decided, no, I'm going to come back to Bathurst. So he's the one that went, came back, and then decided, while I'm at it, may as well just buy Pizza Pro and become an entrepreneur. So, good job. Very happy for you.
You have to know, really, it was very difficult journey for me to come over to Canada. It's a start since 2017, and I'm very lucky. I'm very proud to be Canadian citizenship here and to be part of this community, especially here in Bathurst. I feel like there's tightness for me because it's the first place I came here. I feel I'm part of this country, and that's it. Thanks God, I'm lucky and proud to be a Canadian citizen. Thank you very much.
Notre prochaine, que je suis très fière de dire, qui est maintenant un employé à l'Association multiculturelle, elle fait partie de l'équipe qui fait une différence dans la vie des nouveaux arrivants qui viennent s'installer dans la région Chaleur. J'aimerais inviter Marina Nathalie Bototo-Sara. Marina et sa famille est venue s'installer. Son mari, Patrick, était venu comme étudiant au CCNB. Je me rappelle, j'étais à la Chambre de commerce dans le temps. Et maintenant, Patrick travaille au CCNB et il est vice-président qui siège au Conseil d'administration à l'Association multiculturelle. C'est beau de voir que c'est redonné à la communauté. Our third one, Brian Lung Ching. Brian. take the mic so people can hear me. Je demanderais à tous de venir en avant, de prendre une photo. Si vous voulez amener vos enfants avec vous, vous êtes la bienvenue. So for everybody, if you want to come back forward, take a picture. And council, if we can squeeze them all in, Luke?
We shall.
We shall? Okay, if council wants to join us.
Every Sunday night, I guess. Whether we need it or
Non,
not.
c'est là, c'est juste que je veux faire une séparation des deux.
I was like one time we were up river. I was cooking, and as I go, I was getting supper ready. I said, don't worry, I'll wash my hands immediately before we left home. Anybody that was up there on the weekend, Sunday night, right? No matter what you're doing.
They wanted to take you out. Simply to take you out, but I told them that wasn't nice.
Okay, Mike. And Steven, you don't move? That looks okay. I see everybody. Oh. Juste en avant, et je pense qu'il y a un petit peu par là. Et derrière, pense un petit peu. Là. Enfin, là, je vois tous les têtes, tous les visages, parfait.
Nobody moved.
We're good. Okay, everybody here, tout le monde ici, et de 1, en prenant quelques-unes, en taking a few here. I just want to make sure.
Amy said something? On it.
Signature, picture.
Let's do this again, shall we? Non, on t'était bien.
Boy, don't blame someone else right after me.
Okay, tout le monde, on est, ok, deuxième round. Second round, here we go. Okay, dans le deuxième, dans 3, 2, taking another one. 3, 2, and the last one. 1, 2, and how about one, everybody arms up in the air? Okay, perfect, thank you, let's
It's okay. I didn't even see it. On the side, I couldn't never even thought of it. I got pretty thick skin, Amy. You can do worse than that. Well, I have my limits. I don't know what type of personality you are. Some people you give them a free pass for playing like that.
hold on.
And the mic was turned on.
So you got the screen there? See, I read it.
You remembered, I knew.
Bonne soirée. Bonne célébration. Là, on a une présentation. Now we have a presentation. So, je vais inviter Catherine Lantaigne du DBRC de venir nous discuter. Je vais vous donner le micro, Catherine. OK.
Merci, Madame le Maire. Dear councillors, I am very happy to be here tonight. So technically, I'm presenting to you my, DBRC's budget. It's part of our bylaw. We are at a arm's length of the City Council, so we always, every year, we present our budget for the next year, which is 2024. So I'll just go quickly. I always like just a quick overview of the agenda for tonight. Quick overview of who we are. I always like to remind you, I know that council knows what we do, but it's also, I always take this opportunity to explain it to people that are watching on Facebook. Who our board members are, various projects that we had through the year, and our events, and of course our budget, and then questions. So quickly, who we are. I represent the merchants and building owners in this periphery, the area of the downtown. So it basically goes from the water to City Hall, and then from Le Royal, including the waterfront, up to Billy White's Wharf. And so basically this area is designated as the BIA, so which is the Business Improvement Area. And we help out in terms of beautification, so all the flowers that you see, the string lights that you see downtown, to really distinguish ourselves from different areas in the city. So that's things that we will purchase and that you will see in our downtown. We also do events such as shopping night, the Christmas parade, and other events like these. Board members, so they are all our board members are either a building owner and or a merchant downtown, so in this area. So we have Sylvain Lagacé, our president, Denis Roy, Kathy McLaughlin, Andrea Duguay-Cormier, we have Erica Lynn Scott, Zoe Arsenault, Melissa Ellis, Antoine Attard, and then we have Stephen Legacy, that's our City Council liaison, and we have Pauline Armstrong. She's a non-voting member, but we really wanted to add her to our board because we do a lot of partnership with the waterfront. So different projects that we saw in the past year, we had the patio grant, which was a grant that was given to the downtown merchants or restaurants that had a patio to extend their patio season. So you may have seen some of the patios that have put, for example, a fireplace. They want people to stay longer. New branding, so you can see in the picture, we have launched a website, brand new brand for the downtown Bathurst. We also developed an interactive map, so eventually we're going to have QR codes that we'll be able to put in hotels or in the windows of the shop, so people and tourists can really scan that and have access to a lot of information, all the business that are downtown. We organized a photo shoot, so you can see in the bottom picture on the left, we organized a photo shoot with La Cave Media to have really good bank of pictures for our downtown, because we are only as strong as our pictures on social media. And last but not least, the Heart Bathurst sign that I came to present not too long ago to City Council. So just to give you an update, we finally got our approval from the Department of Transportation. It took a lot of months, a lot of weeks. It was not easy, but we finally got the approval, so the letters will be fabricated within 3 days. I think I was talking to Advanced Assembly. He's finishing a client, and then he's switching to us. So it's going to be before the snow comes, if it's not too early this year. So you'll see a sign. It's going to be in the option 1, which was presented a few months ago. So events, as you can see just quickly on these pictures, we had Trick or Treat on Main Street. We had the shopping night, the parade. There was also the snow festival that we collaborated with the City of Bathurst. We did a snow sculpture. There was the bar hop. There's the car shows, parade for Hospitality Days, and Harvest Fest that we also collaborate with the City of Bathurst. So quick plug, shameless plug. So we have the Trick or Treat on Main Street that's happening on the 28th of October, starting at 2 p.m. So basically it's Trick or Treat on Main Street, and anywhere downtown that the merchants wanted to participate. So you're all more than welcome to join as well and just see the kids. You can see in the first picture on the left. It was a really well-attended event. And next event, we have our AGM as well. That's happening on November 7th. Shopping night, November 23rd. And the parade, December 1st. So I'll make sure to reach out to the City Council, especially Emilian, to see if you guys want to participate again this year and put a float in. So now the budget. So I just wanted to explain a little bit what we did in the past year. So for the budget, so as you can see here, we have the revenue. So where the budget comes from, it's basically a levy that comes from all the building that is located in that area. So the levy is $92,000 and $861. Then City of Bathurst, so I've put here $50,000 in hopes for the land. I officially got confirmation today. I'm not going to make it I'm not going to do a launch here, but officially the land was purchased. So I have put $50,000 from the city in hopes of helping us with the transformation and the development of this parcel of land. More news will come eventually. And then we were able to get a grant from downtown New Brunswick to do a bar hop. They approved us for this project. And summer student, we are hoping to get a summer student and get approved, because this is budget for next year. We're still in the process of applying for grants. So for a total of $154,861. So expenditure, as you can see here, salary, benefits, that also includes the salary for the student for the summer, approximately $60,000. Then we have sponsorships. So the sponsorships are for example, hospitality days, because it is held downtown. Rib Fest are some examples of sponsorship. Event costs, so basically we have $6,776 to do all the events that I was talking to you about. So shopping night, all of that. Then we have the bar hop. So that's a grant that we were approved for 2024 to do a bar hop. And just to give you more details, that we pay for the musicians inside of we got the grant for the artists in the restaurants and the bars. Donations, that is our downtown dollars. Beautification, so the $9,000, that's basically the wreaths that we put on the light poles, and the summer for the flowers. So we put hopefully the $50,000 for the land project. Facade improvement, that's a grant that we use to promote and give to all of the building owners that wants to improve their facade. And then bad debt, we have rent, utilities, office supply, equipment, bank charges, travel expenses, professional fees, which is basically for our accounting firm that does our financials at the end of the year. So I'm not sure if there's any questions. That was it for me today. I just wanted to give a pop in to say hi, talk about events, and then the budget.
Well, I want to say great job on the new branding. That was really nice, in your website. The website's really nice, actually. As soon as it was launched, Megan, my daughter next door, said, "Mom, you got to go check this out." So I was able to go see. So yeah, good job. It's beautiful to see, and downtown Bathurst is really, really going out there and being more active and in partnering up with everybody around them. So good job. Keep up the good work.
Kudos to Web Solutions.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did a really, really good job with the branding and also the website.
They did. Councillor Burnett?
Thanks, Madam Mayor, through you.
Yes, absolutely.
The Santa Claus parade, is that an afternoon parade or an evening parade? And
6 p.m., December 1st.
6 p.m. And where
Yes.
would the tree be lit this year?
If I'm not mistaken, it's at the waterfront.
At the
Less
waterfront.
traffic is safer.
Oh, okay, thank you. Merci.
Yeah, it is safer, because when we used to do it on the corner of Main and King, and the people are trying to leave, and then there's so much traffic. So at the waterfront, Santa can be there. He's got louder
Take
room.
his time.
Yeah, for the kids and pictures. So,
Yes.
yeah, it's really good. We have no other question. That was simple enough. Merci beaucoup, Catherine. Merci pour la présentation. et le budget. Et comme je vous dis, pour le 50, nous, ça va être probablement, Mme Gauvin, amené la semaine prochaine, c'est ça? La demande avec le 50? OK, parfait.
Okay. Thank you for having me. It's always
Thank
a
you.
pleasure.
Bonne soirée. Okay. Ms. Parker, do we have any items to be added or removed?
There are no items to be added or removed.
Okay. Est-ce qu'on a de l'approbation de... Est-ce qu'on... Ah, OK, no. I was jumping again. So I'll go straight to Councillor Burnett. Adoption of the minutes
Find that.
of the agenda. Sorry.
You. I would so move that the agenda be approved as presented.
All right, may I have, okay, seconder, Councillor LeBlanc. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. I was going to jump straight to conflict of interest, so I did that the last time. All right, Ms. Parker, do we have any conflict of interest?
There were no
declaration?
conflicts of interest declared.
Perfect. Okay. So then we'll go to the adoption of the minutes, and we will do regular public meeting held on September 18, 2023. Councillor Legacy.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I move that the minutes of the regular public meeting dated September 18th, 2023 be approved as circulated.
All right, we have a seconder. Councillor Scarry, ready for the question? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. We'll go to the special public meeting held on October 3rd, 2023. Councillor Willett.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I move that the minutes of the special public meeting dated October 3rd, 2023 be approved as circulated.
All right, we have a Councillor Knowles. So go to the question. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Ms. Parker, do we have any delegations or petitions?
There were no delegations or petitions received.
Perfect. We'll go to finance, accounts payable, total for September 2023. Councillor Scarry.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I move that the accounts payable totals, including payroll, for the month of September 2023 be approved as follows. Operating budget $944,019. Capital $739,179 for a total of $2,775,722.
Perfect. We have a seconder. Councillor Willett, before we go to the question, Mr. Pettigrew.
Thank you, Worship. Following is a summary of the disbursements for both the operating and the capital funds for the month of September 2023. Under the capital fund, Play Power LT Canada received a payment of $188,025 for Coronation Park Playground expansion. RH Fernet received a payment of $293,503 for combined sewer reduction. Roy Consultants received a payment of $50,439 for consulting services on different capital projects throughout the city. Hathaway Ford received a payment of $66,569 for a police vehicle. Goliath Tech received a payment of $37,232 for Daily Point stairway and platform repairs. St. Isidore Asphalt received a payment of $103,410 for St. Mary's and Basin Street upgrades for a total of $739,179 in the capital fund. In the operating fund, Commutel Communication Solutions received a payment of $30,408 for a IP350 G2 recorder, which is for the 911 calls at the police station. Schiller Regional Service Commission received a payment of $68,596 for garbage, sludge, and recyclables. Nipisquit Sports Lodge, Inc. received a grant of $23,000. Gloucester Sealer and Asphalt received a payment of $28,273 for parking lot line painting. Michaud Petroleum, Inc. received a payment for bulk diesel, fuel, and oil of $25,591. Bathurst Curling Club received a grant payment of $30,000. NB Power received a payment for electricity of $119,065. LeBlanc Illuminations Canada received a payment of $22,913 for lights for the trees at the waterfront fountain. Chemtrade Chemicals received a payment of $26,304 for water treatment plant chemicals. WEX Canada received a payment of $35,096 for fuel, and other recurring payments of $534,772, including animal control repair supplies and promoter settlements for tickets. for a total of $944,019 in the operating fund. Total payroll for 4 pay periods was $1,092,524 for a total in the month of September of $2,775,722. That's my report, Your Worship.
Okay, so we have a question. Councillor Burnett?
Thanks, Madam Mayor. Congratulations goes out to the committee who got that new playground in place. Councillor Anderson and her group did a great job for the kids of our area. I don't know if it's completely finished because I don't know if there's a fence that's going around it, but I know that it was sure busy the last couple of days. I was over there a couple weekends ago. And you know, that slide is pretty high. I had to go up first because my little guy wouldn't go up unless I was up there. So it is pretty high. You have to be careful on that. But it's quite an addition to the park.
Yeah.
And congratulations to you and your team.
Good. All right. So, any other questions? No? We'll go to the vote. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. On va aller à l'arrêté municipal, réception de recommandations du comité consultatif en matière urbaniste. Si je ne me trompe pas, Mme Parker, c'est là où j'invite M. André Frenette. M. André Frenette, bonjour.
Bonjour, bonsoir. Madame la mairesse, membre du Conseil, si vous pouvez m'aider, s'il vous plaît. Juste ça. Bonsoir, members of the council, Madame la mairesse. As of under the Community Planning Act, tonight we have a public hearing for the rezoning requests of Madame Mary Cormier and the applicant is Melançon Special Home Limited. It's located on 215-225 St. Patrick Street in Bathurst, with the PID number, bearing the PID number 200005518 and 2005500. Oh. Excusez-moi. So I just have to slide there. Okay, perfect. I'll see. So we already have the public presentation for the modification of the municipal plan map, and tonight it's for the zoning bylaw, the zoning map. So the location itself, as you can see on the aerial photo, it's located in the downtown on St. Patrick Street near Coronation Park and the main street. The property itself, as you can see on the aerial photo, it's 2 separate lots. There's a property on both of them, and it's connected with a wing in between the two property. And as you can see, it's a mixed use in the area. We have some institutional office building. We have also some low density and mid-rise density also in the area. The rezoning request itself, like explained, Mary Cormier, it's the owner of the Melançon Special Home. It's a home now that is closed, so that's why she wanted to apply for a rezoning to have more possibility, because the zoning right now it's institutional, and to do what she asks for is we need a rezoning. It's the request is to be able to convert those 2 buildings with the one at 215 with 3 dwelling units and the one at 225 with 2 dwelling units. There was no plan. Basically, when she applied, it was only like not speculation. It's just that she wants to change the zoning for have possibility to add unit in those both property. So we need, and like I said, there was an amendment application to modify the land use map from institutional to residential, and tonight the public hearing is for the modification of the zoning bylaw, the zoning map from institutional to R3 zone, that is a residential medium density. So as you can see, the actual zoning, like I said, is institutional. You can see in the neighborhood, there's a lot of both institutional, but as well as R3 zone, the mid-density area. So the property itself would go from the color pink to the color yellow. And as you can see, it's abutting some property that is already zone R3. So finally, and it was explained the last time, the PAC, the Planning Advisory Committee, made a recommendation to the council to go ahead with the proposed rezoning. And there was only one condition that the PAC proposed to the council, and it's that the proposed project and its component comply with the zoning and construction bylaw. And also there was two inquiries. There's two persons that did contact me. And after that, I explained what was the proposed rezoning. They had both of them didn't have any issue with the proposed project. So I don't know if you have any question, members of the council.
Pas de questions? No questions. All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay, yep, he's done. Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
On est correct?
Bonne soirée. Thanks a lot. Merci.
Okay, so, all right, so then we're going to go to hearing of objections or support regarding proposed municipal plan amendment. Ms. Parker, I'm going to give you the mic.
Thank you. For properties located at 215, 225 St. Patrick Street, public notice is required under Section 25 and Section 111 of the Community Planning Act and pertaining to the draft amendment of the municipal plan and zoning bylaw were published. No objections were received.
Maintenant, j'invite les membres du public à donner leur opinion concernant les modifications prévues au plan municipal à l'arrêté de zonage pour 215 à 225 rue Saint-Patrick. I invite members of public to express their opinions to propose municipal plan and zoning bylaw amendment for 215 to 25 St. Patrick Street. Je le redis une troisième fois. J'invite les membres du public à donner leur opinion concernant les modifications prévues au plan municipal et l'arrêté de zonage pour 215-225 rue Saint-Patrick. We have not received any. So we will move over to proposed municipal plan zoning bylaw amendment. So we'll go to the first reading, which will be first reading of bylaw 2023-04M. Councillor Knowles.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I move that the proposed bylaw 2023-04M, entitled A Bylaw to Amend Bylaw Number 2008-01, entitled Bylaw to Amend Bylaw Number 2006-01, entitled The City of Bathurst Municipal Plan Bylaw, shall be read 3 times by title as per requirements specified in the Local Governance Act, Section 15(3), and that the above-mentioned proposed bylaw may be examined by contacting the city clerk during regular office hours, and that the above-mentioned proposed bylaw shall be posted to the City of Bathurst website and Facebook page as per the Local Governance Act, Section 71C, and that the purpose of the above-mentioned proposed bylaw is to modify the designation for the municipal plan from institutional to residential. Be it resolved that proposed bylaw 2023-04M, entitled A Bylaw to Amend Bylaw Number 2006-01, entitled The City of Bathurst Municipal Plan Bylaw, be read for the first time by title.
All right, may I have a seconder? Deputy Mayor Anderson, ready for the question? Question? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. We will move to first reading of bylaw 2023-04Z. Deputy Mayor Anderson.
Thank you, Your Worship. I move that the proposed bylaw 2023-04Z, entitled the bylaw to amend bylaw number 2008-01, entitled the City of Bathurst zoning bylaw, shall be read 3 times by title as per requirements specified in the Local Governance Act, Section 15(3), and that the above-mentioned proposed bylaw may be examined by contacting the city clerk during regular office hours, and that the above-mentioned proposed bylaw shall be posted to the City of Bathurst website and Facebook page as per the Local Governance Act, Section 71C, and that the purpose of the above-mentioned proposed bylaw is to modify the designation for the zoning bylaw from institutional to residential medium density R3. Be it resolved that proposed bylaw 2023-04Z, entitled A Bylaw to Amend Bylaw Number 2008-01, entitled The City of Bathurst Zoning Bylaw, be read for the first time by title.
All right, may I have a seconder? Councillor Branch, are you ready for the question? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. We fall under draft resolution, and we will be going to grant to co-action. Councillor Branch.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I move that the grant of $1,500 to co-action be approved as discussed at the regular public meeting on Monday, September 18th, 2023.
Perfect. May I have a seconder? Councillor Scarry, ready for the question? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. 10.2, appointment to commissions. So I will go to you, Ms. Parker, before we go to any of the readings.
So 10.2.1 Bathurst Aquatic Center Commission. We received interest from 2 people to join the Bathurst Aquatic Center Commission. As you know, we did have a resignation recently, and we had some positions available prior to. So our first applicant was Ms. Catherine Eve Mallet, a resident of the City of Bathurst, has shown interest in joining the committee. She is a frequent user of the pool as well as the daycare. She has a diverse background, which will bring exceptional skills to the board. Our second applicant, Ms. Nina Harris. She has been a resident of the City of Bathurst for 7 years. Ms. Harris is interested in the success and longevity of the Aquatic Center and believes with her diverse employment, volunteer, and educational experience, she can accomplish this.
All right. Do we have any questions? No? Good. More volunteers, that's what we're looking for. Okay, so we will go to the first reading. Conseiller Leblanc, Commission du Centre aquatique de Bathurst.
Parfait. Merci, Madame la mairesse. Je propose que Nina Harris et Catherine Eve Mallet soient nommées à la Commission du Centre aquatique de Bathurst pour un premier mandat se terminant au mois d'octobre 2024.
Parfait, ça. Hop. Conseiller Branch. Tous en faveur signifie en disant oui.
Oui.
Contre. Motion adoptée. J'ai même pas le temps de poser la question. Oh, les mains sont levées. C'est correct, ça. Pas bu assez de café. Okay. We're going to go to Councillor Burnett for Bathurst Public Library Commission.
Thanks, Madam Mayor. I would so move that Fane Desain be appointed to the Bathurst Public Library Commission for a first term of office expiring October 2026.
All right. We have a seconder, Councillor Branch. Do we have any questions? I think it's wonderful that Fane is getting involved. He is so involved in the community, now he's joining the public library. All right, we'll go to the question. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Items discussed in camera, memorandum of understanding for 200 Main Street, Councillor Legacy.
I move that council members approves the memorandum of understanding between Andre Frenette, Michael Petrovici, and Sylvain Lagacé and the City of Bathurst as discussed in camera on September 26, 2023, pursuant to Section 68 of the Local Governance Act, and that the mayor and city clerk be authorized to sign all related documents on behalf of the city.
Perfect. May I have a seconder? Councillor Knowles. Go to the question. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Ms. Parker, do we have any new business?
There was no new business, and there's also no old business for point 12.
Perfect. Items for information. Do we have any committee report?
There were no committee reports or departmental reports.
Right, so we'll go straight to the mayor's report. So last weekend, we had, and I think councils know, we talked about Défi Nipisiguit. It's been going on for a few years now. This all started when we were councillors. 2016, myself, Deputy Mayor Anderson, Hondas, Willett, We were all involved at the time when Nipisiguit started. So I actually seen it on Facebook when they took off. They did a partnership with the Village of Beldoon this year. They sold out the event with 75 teams of 2. They sold it like that. It made it to a point where it necessitated a lottery to determine who was going to get in. That's how popular it was. Participants were from all over Eastern Canada, with about 60% of being outside the region. It was a huge success. It poured rain the next day, and they still stayed and participated. So it was, it's nice to see something that started back in 2016 and is still as busy today in 2023. Just for the public, just so you know, our grants, we gave $108,000 in grants in 2023. We still have $17,000 left in our grants for this year. So I think if there's still opportunities for people to come in, there is $17,000. And with the 108, we gave it to 26 different organizations. That's the grants. The tourism accommodation levy, that's the one that we're getting from the hotels. The tourism accommodation levy was about $240,000. We gave out quite a bit. We gave to hospitality days, we gave to the snowmobile trail, we gave to the curling club, the airport for signs, the hotel box for the Titans, and I'm very happy to say that we still have $32,233 left in the tourism levy for 2023. So if there are any projects out there, please come and see us. But I was thinking and chatting with Councillor Willett over the weekend, if we do have money left, and if Council may agree, depending, wouldn't it be great if we did fireworks for New Year's Eve and did something for downtown? We can bring it back, but there is money left there for the levy, and it'd be nice to do something special for the municipalities. I think we had fireworks on New Year's Eve a couple of years back. The 50th.
It was
our
the 50th anniversary. We organized them, myself and Ryan Wilbur organized them for the 50th anniversary.
Yeah. So there is funds available. Of course, you know, if anybody has projects that fall within under the marketing and review for the region, there is some money left. If not, it might be something that we'd be able to do. J'ai eu ma rencontre en fin de semaine avec l'Association francophone des municipalités du Nouveau-Brunswick. Ça a été une très belle rencontre. On a eu des très belles discussions avec les maires, les DG et les conseillers qui ont participé. Même avec la réforme, il y a moins de maires. Il y avait plus de participants cette année qu'ils avaient l'année passée. Donc, ça a dit beaucoup. Moi et conseiller Willett a eu la chance de participer. On a discuté avec plusieurs municipalités. Et je pense que les plus gros enjeux, certains, c'est le logement. Puis, la plupart des petites municipalités disaient qu'ils avaient une difficulté de balancer leur budget pour 2024. Donc, comme vous savez, 31% des petites municipalités n'arriveront pas à balancer leur budget. Ministre Savoie était là vendredi après-midi. Il a eu l'opportunité d'écouter les enjeux que les municipalités avaient. Enfin, on le remercie d'être venu puis de venir prendre le temps. Mais il y avait plusieurs petits ateliers qui se faisaient pendant la journée, puis j'ai participé à 2 ateliers. Il y en a un, le maire de Edmundston, puis le maire de Campbellton était là. Puis il y en a un en particulier que le maire d'Edmundston fait. Je vais aller chercher un peu plus d'informations. Je vais l'amener au conseil. Mais ils font un projet qui s'appelle « Ma ville, mon projet ». Ils ont mis un budget à peu près de 40 000 $ avec 2 projets. Ils ont été aux gens de la communauté. Ils ont dit « Amène-nous des projets. Qu'est-ce que vous aimeriez voir? » Un projet serait sur les terrains de la ville de Bathurst. Un deuxième projet serait, ça peut être sur un terrain privé, mais ça serait pour redonner à la communauté. Et qu'est-ce qu'ils font? C'est que quand ils viennent présenter, ils placent un comité, puis c'est public, et c'est les gens, c'est les citoyens qui votent quel 2 projets qui est accepté. Fait, je pense que ça serait vraiment bien si nous, comme conseil, j'ai vraiment aimé l'idée parce qu'on redonne à la communauté, puis c'est un sens d'appartenance. C'est un projet que je vais vous amener. Je vais aller chercher un peu plus d'informations. Puis il y a le maire de Campbellton aussi qui fait un beau projet. Puis, j'ai pas assez de détails pour vous amener, mais c'est intéressant de voir. Puis, tu sais, on a la chance de discuter un à l'autre pour voir qu'est-ce qu'ils font qui est différent que qu'est-ce que nous, on fait. Puis, c'est toujours une opportunité d'apprendre puis d'avoir des nouvelles idées. Puis, j'ai vraiment aimé cette idée. We have the poppy campaign that's going to be starting. It starts Friday, October 27th, and it's going to end on Remembrance on November 11th. So please remember to support the veterans and support the poppy. Donc, on va avoir une campagne de coquelicot qui va débuter le 27 octobre, qui terminera bien sûr le 11 novembre, dont on demande à tout le monde de, s'il vous plaît, appuyer nos vétérans et d'acheter un coquelicot. I've been throwing papers everywhere, so now I got to find my agenda. So we are going to go to the adjournment with Councillor Legacy.
I move that the regular public meeting be adjourned at 7:20 p.m.
Perfect. May I have a second? Councillor Burnett, go to the question. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Oppose? Motion carried. Thank you for being with us. Bonne soirée à tous.